Hi, my name is Kevin Fernandez.
And I'm Jordan.
And welcome to my channel, Genie. Today we're going to do a news and updates video. It's more of a recap on what we did at Gen Con. I know this video is a little late because Gen Con's been over for about, what, 2 weeks now?
Yeah, just about. We were just really busy after Gen Con. We were just trying to relax after all the days at Gen Con.
Well, we had relaxation that we were doing, trying to rest and relax and stuff, and just, you know, catch up on sleep. I had to go back to my job and work. Then we had to do some unboxing videos from the games we got from Gen Con.
Which we're almost done with, so.
Yeah, we got 2 more left. If you haven't seen any of our unboxing videos from Gen Con, check them out. There's probably I'm not really going to put a link for it. Just click on the little icon, Gamers Genie icon below. You can check out all of our videos, no problem. So if you scroll down from the screen, and it'll say Gamers Genie, I'm not going to put a pop-up.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do that.
I think you can. I mean, I tried to show you.
Maybe I can. Maybe I don't know. So, anyways, we're getting off topic. We're talking about Gen Con.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So it was really fun. We have some highs and some lows. So we're going to talk about the highs, about what we liked about Gen Con this year. So I'm going to let Jordan go first.
Well, first off, we got each other our anniversary gifts the first few days just because the games that we wanted to get each other were very popular. So Kevin got me Villainous Expansion, Wicked to the Core, and I got him Thanos Risings like the next day.
Yep.
Just because how popular those games are, we were like, we should get them as early as possible before they're sold out.
Yep. And then we also got we also got games for each other just because we wanted them. I got Extraordinary Adventures Pirates by Forbidden Games. By the time we got this, we had already gotten the game Railroad Rivals, and we do love Railroad Rivals.
Oh yeah.
We do have a how to play video on Railroad Rivals that you can check out. And we love this game so much. So I was like, you know what? Forbidden Games thus far has not disappointed, so we're just going to keep getting their games.
Yeah, we just played Pirates today, which was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I wasn't doubting that I wasn't doubting that fun was not going to be in this.
Oh yeah, it was very competitive. I had to tell you guys that.
Yeah, it was really good. And then Jordan got herself Detective Club, right?
Yeah, I did. And what really liked about it is the artwork of each of the cards that were given that represents a word. So yeah, I actually went deep in detail because when I was a ghost for Mysterium, Kevin and I did gameplay video of Mysterium and Todd's Mysterium, obviously. And he wanted me to be the ghost just because he knows how good I am as the ghost. So yeah. That's what I really liked about Mysterium.
We won that, right? Or what is it lost?
For
Mysterium?
I think Mysterium.
Was it?
We have to look back because I don't remember whether you won or lost because you had to play multiple sidekicks.
Anyways, another thing that I liked that we did was we did a lot more tournaments this time. And it wasn't just win-a-box tournaments. A lot of times we go into win-a-box tournaments and we play a game and we win a box, which is always so much fun. But this time we did an actual tournament. We did 3 tournaments.
Yeah, you did Keyforge tournament.
Yes, I did a Keyforge tournament. There's going to be a how to play video on Keyforge coming to Gamers Genie. It'll be released not tomorrow. It'll be out on the channel by the time you see this video. Yeah. It would have been released yesterday because it is Tuesday when this video is going to be released, and it's Monday when I released it. So yeah, it'll have been out for at least 2 days now.
Yeah, and Kevin's dad and I were in Ticket to Ride tournament, but we both lost. So it was fun, but except I was like beaten by 3 guys that are like so good. Especially the one guy in front of me. He did not get any tickets at all. He only stick with 2 tickets, and I'm like, I thought he was gonna win, but but then the smart guy next to me, who literally looks like a nerd, won. So
Stereotypical nerd, right?
Yeah, stereotypical nerd.
We're all nerds at Gen Con.
No, he literally looked like a school nerd just by his outfit.
Yeah, I mean, you throw a rock in Gen Con, I guarantee you're going to hit a nerd.
Yeah. And so I'm sad that I've lost, but now for next year's Ticket to Ride tournament, I have to think of a different strategy for me to go to the next round.
Yes, and then the final tournament we did was a World Championship tournament on the game Quest for the Antidote. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with that, Quest for the Antidote, we did a win-a-box tournament like 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago it was.
2 years ago we did a Quest for an Antidote, and this was probably like my ultimate high from Gen Con, was we did that, and then we did the World Championship tournament, and not only that, but it's Tom Deshane, right?
Yeah.
Tom Deshane, the designer of Quest for the Antidote, knew who me and Jordan were.
And you and I were confused at first, and I was like, who is this guy and how does he know us?
Apparently he follows Genie very closely.
Oh yeah, and he really enjoyed our gameplay video and how to play video of Quest for the Antidote. And we were the first to release it.
Yeah, and well, because we got it before it was in stores and everything.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We got it before it got out to the public, so we actually got to go ahead. For once, Genie was ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
That won't happen for another couple of years or so.
Yeah, probably not.
When we get like the watch it played numbers.
Oh yeah.
But that was really cool that he knew who we were. He got excited that we were in that tournament. We're definitely going to do that tournament next year, which now we can segue into our next thing. We liked doing that tournament so much, and we liked it, but we felt one of the things that was a bit of a low for us was we didn't get to share it with you guys at home or at Gen Con.
I think it's because it's our first time in a tournament like that, so we should not release it the first time unless we are doing it every year. Then we would show you guys our experience.
So yeah, what's gonna happen is we were gonna wait until we had 500 subscribers to do this. It'll still be a goal though.
Yeah.
500 subscribers. We're gonna start live streaming stuff. We're gonna start doing more live streaming stuff. We're gonna do it on Twitch. We're not gonna do it on YouTube. So I'm gonna start up a Twitch channel. I'm gonna figure out how to do Twitch. Now what's going to happen is next year we're going to try to sign up for that event again, for the World Championship Tournament of Quest for the Antidote, and several other tournaments too.
Oh yeah.
If you guys would like us to do a live stream of any of the tournaments or all of them, and put that in the comments below. There's also going to be a poll released December 1st on all of our on our Twitter and Facebook accounts, because
Instagram is very complicated for their polls.
Yes, I really wish I could see the results, because it's like, hey, do you like this? Yes, no? Who likes this more? I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's like until Instagram starts showing the person who set up the poll the results of the poll, I'm just gonna stick to Facebook and Twitter. So yeah, make sure you check out our Facebook and Twitter pages before December 1st. Or during December 1st. It's going to go on for a whole week, so it'll be like December 1st to the 7th for that. So you got a whole week to vote on that, and then next year we will do that. We'll start a Twitch channel, or whether or not that happens, if we get to 500 subscribers, we will do that regardless.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But we do want to hear from you guys, our audience. If we could do polls on YouTube, but I don't have that feature on my channel. It's really weird.
Yeah, I'm not even done a poll for my YouTube channel yet. So it's new for both of us, but I don't know how many. If you had to have certain number of subscribers to do the poll, or
it's probably a certain number of subscribers. That's how they do everything on YouTube.
Yeah.
So yeah, we really did enjoy that, and we can't wait to see Tom again next year.
Oh yeah,
that's going to be a must. We got to go hang out with our buddy Tom Deshane.
Yeah, he was so, like we mentioned, he was so excited that we were in tournaments, and he saw our gameplay here, and he said, "Who won?" And I was like, "I won."
Yeah. I was actually happy that I was going to win a game for once. I've actually won, I think, a total of 1 Quest for the Antidote game.
Yeah, and I won
in our history. Jordan's won like 8.
Yeah, and I've lost like
2 or 3.
No, counting the tournament, I've lost 3 times.
3. You lost 3 times. It's like, yeah. Oh wow. but it's so funny. So.
And your dad got a trophy from winning that game.
Yeah, so we're going to say some of our lows about Gen Con. One of the lows, I definitely have to say, and this is not the worst low, but we didn't get to demo Kingdom Hearts Talisman. I was looking so much forward to demoing that.
Me too.
And it was a display only. And you could just hear the moaning behind us as we were progressing.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, as we were progressing through the line, it was just, oh.
But yet they have the biggest demo game of theirs is Die Hard. And I'm like, why not Kingdom Hearts Talisman?
I know.
That's the most popular. Kingdom Hearts is a popular video game.
It's probably because that wasn't finished, I guess. And they didn't want to, USAopoly usually doesn't want demoing games who aren't finished yet to be demoed. I think they're still tweaking some stuff, maybe.
Yeah, because I remember last year there weren't a lot of people in USAopoly. It was only by the Harry Potter stuff that it was crowded.
But yeah, they got some
Rising. There was like not a lot of people.
They got some foot traffic there now.
Yeah, it's probably because of that Die Hard game.
Another low, I would have to say, and this is probably like, I just feel like, and I'm not like 100%. So if you guys have been to Gen Con before, like recently, and you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. Put that down in the comments below. If you agree with me, just tell me why in the comments below too. But I feel like Gen Con needs to have a definitive rule for demoing games. Because USAopoly and some other booths have you sign up for a game.
Yeah, but
and if you didn't sign up, then you're out of luck. That's good and everything, but that doesn't seem very gamer friendly. We're supposed to be very inclusive about this stuff and just welcome all players. The fact that you didn't sign up for that, it's a good way to stay organized. Don't get me wrong. And plus, it's a very nice thing because then you can sign up for a really popular game, go off and demo all the other stuff that's not as popular, aka not drawing in this giant crowd of people. But I'm not saying that's the end-all, be-all thing that we should be that they should be doing.
Fine, yeah.
And at the same time, I'm not saying they should ban that altogether. But, sorry.
Yeah.
I know you have to say something, but I just need to get this off my chest. Okay, but I think the worst thing is, definitely need to, for demoing, should have a definitive rule. In my opinion, I like the whole stand behind a chair if you want to play next. If you're standing behind a chair and you want to play next, you stand behind the chair. And then when they're done, when the people who are playing the game are done, then you come in. I hate this. When you're standing, you're waiting in line for a game, you're excited that you're the next person to play, and then this group of idiots
think there was a line.
There's this group of idiots, and they go, "Hey dude, we were in line first. Back off. And the worst part, it was when we were trying to demo Ishtar. We're trying to demo Ishtar. These guys were demoing the game in the table behind us, and they're like, "We were in line first. We were just at that table demoing a game." Then doesn't that mean you got out of line?
Yeah.
So we don't like to cause trouble when it comes to that. So what we did, it was no big deal. We still got to check out Ishtar at the Board Game Geek library, Games library.
We didn't get to play it though.
Yeah, but thankfully Board Game Geeks had it at their Hot Games library. Very thankful for Board Game Geeks Hot Game library. But we got to demo Marvel Champions, which I'm not going to say it was better. I'm just saying at least we had a backup plan.
Oh yeah.
So Jordan was going to say something, and I kept on interrupting her.
USAopoly is very confusing. Even though they said you're supposed to sign up for it, they were still nice enough to let us demo some of their games. Like, we demoed their game that isn't coming out until, like, September.
Toy Story, Obstacles and Adventures.
Yeah, which is similar to Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, which is, it's funny because I enjoyed it, and I do like how they try to make it different from Hogwarts Battle, and that's what I really liked about it. Mm-hmm. And the lady who demoed with us actually helped create the game, so that was another cool fact that we learned from her.
But yeah, definitely that's what I want to say. I don't really care about the sign-up sheets that much, but I just definitely think, just because Gen Con's getting very more and more popular every year, and since there's more and more people, I think to create a more friendly environment and a more better experience, They need to come up with a definitive rule set for how to demo games. If a booth wants to do a sign-up sheet, that's perfectly fine. But, you know, just because there are a lot, I mean, like, if it was like adults and teenagers only, I'd be like, okay, yeah, sure, we can shove each other aside, say we were there first and all that stuff, make up a lie or possibly tell the truth. But I mean, like, especially with Yellow and stuff, you know, kids are the biggest audience for board games, and they've been the biggest audience for years. And, you know, if you're a kid and you're walking around this convention, first of all, it's going to be super intimidating because you got so many fun things you want to do in one spot. It's almost like it's like Disney World, but with less lines.
Oh, yep, that is true.
So your little heart would probably have a heart attack. So let's say you're a kid and you come up, you see a game that you really want to demo.
But then adults say, no, you can't try because you were here first.
It's not really adults who do that, though. It's usually teenagers. Like college and high school kids.
Yeah.
People who think they're smart.
Yeah.
And it's not cool to do that. And like I said, it's okay to say it to like me or Jordan or, you know, just the Gamers Genie team or anybody who's like in their 20s or 13 or something, like in their teens or 20s or higher. But if you were saying that to like a parent and their child, and you're gonna
cause problems.
You're gonna cause problems because not only are you ruining this child's experience at Gen Con, but you're ruining the parents' experience because now they have to deal with this crying child, and that now they're like, well, I don't want to go back here anymore, and it could also shut them down to the hobby altogether, and we don't want that.
Yeah, and Gen Con is supposed to be a safe place, like a safest convention like ever, because they're not allowed bullying, and if you do, you get your badge taken away, and you're not allowed to come back like for the rest of the con.
Okay, so we've talked enough about like the depressing.
The negatives.
Yeah, we've depressed you enough. So we're gonna now talk about like what game we were excited about, what game that we enjoyed, and what game that we were surprised about. So Jordan, how about you go first? For what game were you the most excited about to demo? Like knew.
Oh, I was excited about Obscurio, even though we didn't demo it until like the Saturday of Gen Con, I believe.
Yeah.
Which was our anniversary.
It was Friday or Saturday, something like that.
Yeah, and I was very surprised that they made it similar to Mysterium, but I almost said Mysterium. But
you actually said Mysterio in the car ride home from the restaurant that we were eating at.
Oh, whoops.
Like, because you were saying like games like Mysterium and Mysterio. I'm like, that's a Spider-Man villain.
I know. I think it's because we saw Far From Home recently. Anyways, I'm surprised that they made similar to Mysterium, but they have a twist to the game, which I really liked a lot. Like, there's one person who's a traitor, and you have to guess who's the traitor, which I really enjoyed a lot. Just because it gives people, like, guessing on who's lying and telling the truth, like in Sheriff of Nottingham. Like, because you had to be a good liar to play the game. Well, you can still play the game, but you have to tell either tell the truth or tell a lie for that game. So I really like the similarities with other games with Obscurio. So
plus it had that elements of like the games. Was it Mafia?
I think so.
Yeah, because you have to vote on who's the
Mafia,
traitor.
yeah.
Yeah, and in the Mafia, you have to vote on who's the members of the Mafia.
Oh, yeah. There's that, too.
Yeah, so it's like that, too. So for my game that I really was looking forward to demoing, and I got to demo, so not Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That was our disappointment.
And not Parks, because we didn't actually get to demo that one.
Yeah, it was on
We
display.
got to play it,
yeah,
but we didn't demo it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Holy crap, I had it.
Yeah.
This has to be one that I wanted to demo.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so...
I think it...
And we have to do it on the demo hall, right?
Yeah.
Demo hall, wanted to demo. Holy crap, what was it?
I'm trying to figure that out, too, because we didn't demo Pirates or Raccoon Tycoon.
But those weren't on our list.
Yeah, they weren't on our list, which is pretty funny. Oh dang! I'm trying to figure that out too. I haven't written on my phone, but I don't have my phone with me, so
Oh.
that was a bit.
So, well, I'm just gonna say Parks.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Parks. I love Parks. We didn't get to demo it, but we did play it. I love the artwork. I love the mechanics of the game.
And I like the goal of the game too.
Yes, I like the goal. Everything about it, the materials, everything. The company that made this game really knew what they were trying to go for with the theme. It did stay very cohesive to the theme. They knew what they wanted to do. They knew what they wanted in their game. And they went for it, and I like that it's all compact and you can easily pack everything away. Just everything from top to bottom. My dad liked it so much, he pre-ordered the game. We're definitely going to do an unboxing video of Parks once we get the game. Everything about that game is just phenomenal.
Yeah, we were going to get the game, but it was sold out after. Because they were limited on like maybe 50 copies maybe, or 100 copies maybe.
Piece of advice for new Gen Con people. If you're planning on going to Gen Con next year and you're new to the scene,
pre-order games that you really want.
Either pre-order the game, or as soon as you're done demoing it, if you like it after you're done demoing it or checking it out, buy it.
Yeah.
Like, just buy it.
Yeah, because I bought Detective Club and we demoed that.
Yeah, because the longer you wait for these games, you know, because usually waiting till Sunday seems to be the most ideal, because then that's when they start dropping prices for these games.
Oh, yeah.
To just hurry up and empty their stock. But there are games like Parks, like Villainous, like, you know, these popular games. They're going to sell out like that, and then you're going to be like, oh, dang it.
I should have.
They had plenty of playmats for Parks.
Oh, yeah, they did. They had the special ones.
What was the point of having a playmat if you weren't going to have the game? We were thinking about getting the playmat later on, but whatever.
Yeah.
We might have the playmat for our how to play video. But I'm not going to wait until we get it. I'm going to try to put that on the table as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah.
So that was my most wanted that I really enjoyed. That was so the second one now was it was a game that you wanted to play that you enjoyed. The second one was a game that you played and kind of enjoyed.
I kind of enjoyed that jellyfish game, but
Noctiluca by Z-Man Games.
Yeah, I kind of like it, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings towards that game. It's like it was a cool game. You gathered dice to match like colors in the jars. That I like, but with like only matching the numbers with mixed colors, that's a bit confusing to me.
I followed it pretty fine. I enjoyed Noctiluca very much, but that's not my number two. My number two is, oh crap, I'm running blanks. My number two, I'm gonna for a game that we didn't have on our list but really enjoyed, I'm gonna definitely say Toy Story Obstacles, Adventures in Obstacles. That was a great game. They fixed a lot of the problems with Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. And I know, what? Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle has problems? One of the major problems that Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle is that as you build your decks up, you'll start putting more and more copies of certain cards on there. So you could have like 6 Essence of Dittany on your pile.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to be like, well, I got to buy this because it's the only thing out there. Well, now when you get a copy of a card, you stack it on that card. So that's really good. And I think we might start incorporating that in Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's not a set rule, but that would be a nice house rule to do. So you guys can, you guys at home, if you play Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, that'd be a nice house rule to do. But when you get if you get Toy Story, that will be part of the rules. So that's my game that was that it wasn't on my list, but I really did enjoy. And so now number 3, The Pleasant Surprise.
Oh gosh, I don't want to try to think of games that we played before, but I have to say, Evil Comes Prepared. That really surprised me because you have Scar from The Lion King, and that sold out a lot quickly just because The Lion King had their live-action film. That's like mine and Kevin's guess or theory, we should say. They also have Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove and Radigan from The Great Mouse Detective, which not a lot of people know about that film because it's so underrated.
Well, Lion King, to this day, the animated feature by itself is extremely popular. It's probably the most popular Disney film ever made, and that includes Frozen. That's right. I said it. Come and get me.
Oh gosh. But I played Scar and I really liked his objective so much that I'm like, I would love to play him multiple times just because you have a bunch of hyenas as allies, and then if you have a bunch of hyenas, they gain more power or strength, and I really like that. And after defeating Mufasa, you had to go after other villains to make a stack of your succession pile. So yeah, basically his goal is like math, but at the same time you're like, oh, I have a bunch of hyenas as allies, which is a good thing.
Yep.
And of course, Kevin played Radigan. His objective was also very unique.
Yep. Radigan had 2 objectives instead of 1. So his first objective that you need to complete, and by the way, that doesn't mean you have to complete both objectives. It's one or the other. Mm-hmm. It just changes depending on how the game goes for you. So the first one is you need to start your turn with the Robot Queen from into Buckingham Palace. Mm-hmm. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with The Great Mouse Detective, because it's from the 1980s, it's from Disney's Dark Age. Mm-hmm. It is based off of a book that's based off of Sherlock Holmes. Mm-hmm. And Basil of Baker Street is Sherlock Holmes, and Professor Ratigan. Dr. Dawson is Watson, and Professor Ratigan is Professor Moriarty.
Yeah.
And Ratigan had a plan to try to make himself king by making this weird robot queen. And then when it blew up, he went crazy, and he had this big epic battle on Big Ben with Basil. And so that's what happened to me. The robot queen got blown up, and I had the goal of defeating Basil, and I used the marvelous trap, which is the trap that
is basically a big mouse trap.
Yep. And where at the end where Basil's like, "Smile, everyone."
Yeah.
But now I get to say my sweet surprise. So my surprise was definitely Extraordinary Adventures Pirates by Forbidden Games.
We didn't play it at Gen Con, but we played it today, so.
I learned how to play the game at Gen Con. Mm-hmm. We got to actually play a full game today, and oh my gosh, did I love every minute of that game. It was fantastic. It's a deck building game. It's a prize collecting game. It's like a bunch of different games all meshed into one, and those different ways of playing a game, those different gaming styles, they all blended in very nicely. Mm-hmm. They got it to work where it felt like it didn't feel like it was a mesh of different mechanics. It was just one game with a bunch of different mechanics, but they all worked well together. And I mean, I loved every minute of it. There was some bumpy roads that we took, and we even screwed up a couple of rules or something like that.
But I mean, we're pretty new to the game, so we're gonna make up with our mistakes the more we play the game.
And what I liked is that they did a lot of famous treasures from different famous pirates in history. Now,
and literature.
Well, actually, that's what I was going to say.
Okay.
It's mostly history. I looked it up, and it's mostly histories and everything, because they will tell you which historical pirates it's based off of. Now, that's what I'm going to say. If they're going to make an expansion of this, fictional.
Yes.
Fictional treasure right there.
Yeah.
You could incorporate like Flint's Trove from Treasure Island.
Oh, yeah.
There are so many different fictional pirates that you can choose from. I don't know what Captain Hook's treasure looks like, but I'm
not sure. All I know is about his ship is called the Jolly Rogers. That's all I know, and I don't know if he has any treasures, but I'm pretty sure they would come up with a name.
Yeah,
for it,
fictional pirates would be awesome, unless they've already done it and I just didn't know it, because I don't. There's so many different pirates, fictional and realistic, out there that you wouldn't even know. One I did recognize was Francis Drake, which, for those of you who are video game players, that is the name of the character that the main character of the game, Nathan Drake, is related to. And I'm not gonna spoil anything if you've never played the video game. You need to check out Uncharted, play all 4 games. They're all amazing.
Oh yeah.
And I know Why is a board gamer advertising for a video game? Because I like video games too sometimes.
Yeah. Why would you would not cheat shows on your channel? This is board game related channel.
Yeah, we're board game. We're the board
related
game
channel.
guys. You know, Gamers Genie, board games, card games, physical. So yeah, that was our Gen Con experience. So now we're gonna end this with advice.
Okay.
We're gonna give like 3 tips each of how you, the new Gen Con goer, will can experience Gen Con really well, and still have a good fun time. If you have any more questions after me and Jordan go through our top 3 advice pieces, just put them in the comments below, and I'll answer them. Or if you want Jordan to answer them, just say, "Hey, Jordan, you know, how do you do this?" or something like that, and I'll ask her, or you know, most likely she can put it in the comments below.
Oh yeah.
You know, because she can see it, and I'll show it to her and stuff like that. So. I think we'll start with me this time because you've been starting a lot. So
yeah, sorry.
For my number one thing tip for Gen Con is number one, at least for most of it, make sure you find a way to stay hydrated because you can get dehydrated pretty quickly. Even though you are indoors for most of the time, you are moving around a lot. So if you get dehydrated very easily, yes, make sure you stay hydrated. You don't want anything bad to happen. Number 2, there's a big billboard before you enter, and there's also like a book. There's like a magazine of a map on where everything is, and where on so where all the booths are. What gaming company is going to be at what booth. So if you have games that you want to demo that you like have to do. Before you leave, because it's only 4 days, and like 4 days is like, oh, it's 4 days, we got time, but that catches up with you quickly. Yep. So find out where the games are that you want to demo the most, and then just like think about which games you want to demo the most, and then just keep going down that list. Find where they are, use the map. You can also use the Gen Con app. They have the map on their app.
And that's new for this year, for this year's Gen Con.
Yeah, where you can find that. And so that way you can go to what you want to do very easily, very quickly. And that would leads me to my number 3 piece of advice for you. Download the Gen Con app. Do not assume what I'm gonna say. You got your own list.
Okay.
So the Gen Con app is a relatively new thing. They haven't done this, either that or they have, and I've just been ignoring it. But I've been going to Gen Con for about 4 years now, and I've never seen this. So it's very handy. You have all your event tickets in there. You have every map you want for Gen Con, so you can find out exactly which not only what booth, but what building the thing is, and how to get there and everything. You can look up specifically where's the booth of the company that you want to demo a game of or buy a game from, so you don't have to like leave the building, check the big billboard that says you are here, and then go, woo, okay, so I'm here, and so the booth that I want to go to is way over on the other side of the building. It's just really handy. There's so many good goodies in that app. Download that app, check it out. It's really cool. So now, Jordan, what's your pieces of advice?
I have like one advice: grab the coupon book. If you want, there's a game that you like and it's in the coupon book. Use the coupon and it'll help you save a ton of money on a game that you want to buy. Because it helped me and Kevin a lot for the past 3 years, especially me when I'm getting myself a game and my parents a game because they also love playing games. And yeah, grab the coupon book and try to use it as much as possible because it'll save you a ton of money on games.
You don't have any other pieces of advice? What about the thing that you were gonna you were trying to totally interrupt me on?
That was the one I was interrupting you on.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's it? Just that coupon book?
Yeah, and that's the only thing I can think of right now.
Oh, well, I can think of some other stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Well, here's Jordan's other thing. If you miss an event, this one's Jordan. If you miss an event, that's okay. They can refund your tickets, and you can get generic tickets and stuff to go to a different thing. You can sign up for a different event. You can swap events if you feel like you can't make it, or you lost track of time, because we did that one year, and oh boy, if it weren't for that, we probably wouldn't. So, but make sure you do it before the event starts. Once it starts, they really can't do anything for you. But if you make it into the window, you're good. And you don't have anything else, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that. I'm pretty sure Jordan's gonna think of some more advice probably next year after Gen Con.
Pretty much.
We always share all of the photos of the games we demo. We're gonna try to take some pictures of people doing cosplay and stuff. We always try to top our picture taking at Gen Con. And of course, like we said, we're gonna when we get 500 subscribers. So if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that notification bell. When we get 500 subscribers, we're going to vlog our tournaments. Also, when we get to our goal on Patreon, we will vlog Gen Con as a whole, but we're not near any of those goals yet.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to see those tournaments on Twitch, let us know in the comments below, and also be on the lookout for that poll so we can get that going. This is our Gen Con video. We hope you enjoyed it. Follow us on social media. Links in the description below. You can, if you enjoy this channel and you want to support us, you can check out our Patreon page. That's also in the description below in link form. If you have any more further questions, put them down in the comments below about Gen Con. We hope to see you at Gen Con next year. Be on the lookout for our
upcoming videos.
Our upcoming unboxing video on the game Raccoon Tycoon. Either that, or I have one coming up soon.
Yeah.
Pirates.
Yeah.
Pirates.
Yeah,
Extraordinary Adventures.
It's one of those games that we got at Gen Con.
Yeah, it'll be by Forbidden Games. Be on the lookout for us at Gen Con next year. Feel free to say hi. We're not opposed to conversation.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for our next how to play gameplay video on Hunt the House.
Yeah.
We're doing Hunt the House. But until then, thanks for the views.